welcome everybody. I'm so glad you found my channel, and I'm glad that you're here to take advantage of the free classes that I offer. So the classes that are offered in the Soul Flex and the Hatha Yoga classes are from live classes. So there may be times when I'm demonstrating the posture or the movement, the exercise, and then I stop and I'm looking at the camera, and that's because I'm looking at my students. So if you'd like to join the live classes, just put it in the comments or send me an email, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to have you. It's a wonderful community of people. But other than that, just enjoy the free recordings, enjoy the workouts and the yoga practices. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much.
So, all right, so find a comfortable seated position. Welcome everybody. Just going to start by lighting a candle. Setting the intention for your practice. So maybe coming up with a phrase or a word of why you're here. What do you want to feel? Finding more peace, more calm, maybe opening the body, maybe just want to move and breathe, connection to source, whatever it is. Setting the intention for the practice today. Feel free to close the eyes if you'd like, bringing the attention inward to the breath. So noticing the breath as it touches the nose, the chest expands, belly releases down and out. Exhale, belly comes in, chest relaxes, air leaves the nose. So work with your breath here, breathing on your own, inviting the breath to lengthen and smooth out. The body's soft. Working with an equal inhale to an equal exhale. So if it helps to count on the inhale and exhale, go ahead and do so in your mind. Take one more round here. And before opening the eyes, maybe just observe the effect of a couple conscious breaths. Blinking the eyes open, coming to standing on the mat. So staying with your breath, whatever breath pattern you established, just keeping a long, smooth breath, linking the movement onto the breath, taking breaks whenever needed. As you inhale, arms raise up from the front, the chest expand. Exhale, lowering the arms. We'll stay with this. So every inhale, focus on the chest. Every exhale, focus on the belly. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower. Adding on here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands behind the head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms. Again, inhale, arms up. Feel the chest expand all the way around. Exhale, hands behind the head. Shoulder blades are coming together. Heart lifts. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Inhale. Exhale. Elbows are moving behind the back towards each other. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands behind the head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms. Taking the feet together, big toes are touching. Turn the right toes out at a diagonal. The left foot comes forward. Feet are hip distance apart and hips are facing forward, keeping the hips level. See if you can kind of level out the hips. Maybe one hip's riding higher. Just kind of level them out like you've got headlamps on the fronts of the hip bones. Back leg stays straight and strong. Push through the back heel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hands can come to the thighs, shimmer the earth. Inhale, rise. Arms come up. Front leg stays straight. Exhale, hands to heart center. So the front leg is straight, but not locked out. So just a very gentle bend so that the muscles are doing the work. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold, long spine. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Maybe look up if it's okay for the neck. Exhale, fold, belly. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause for a moment. I'd like you to place attention in the back heel, the long, strong leg. Ground through that back heel. Notice what that does when you help lift up the body. Continuing, inhale. Exhale, fold. Ground that back heel. Keep that back leg strong. Inhale, lift the upper body. Notice that whole back chain fire up. Activating, exhale, hands to heart center. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping the feet back together. And big toes are touching. Turn the left toes out of the diagonal. Step the right foot forward. Same thing, feet are hip distance apart. Both hips are facing forward and level. Back leg straight and strong. Push through that back heel. Engage that rear glute. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Right side of the belly is the focus. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, link the movement to the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Grounding through that back heel. Exhale. Inhale. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale. Focus on the belly. Soften, release. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping the front foot back to be with the back foot. And then taking the feet hip distance apart, arms are by the sides. As you inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hands can come to thighs, shin or the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Upper body's parallel with the earth. Arms come out to the sides. Back of the neck is long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. So I'd like to give a little explanation first. So we'll be doing this again. We'll inhale up, exhale, fold. Here's the new part. As we do the Ardha, Ardha is an opportunity to lengthen the spine. And keeping that length in the spine, we exhale and we're able to maybe go a little bit deeper into our posture, right? Ardhas can be used in many different postures. Right now we're using it here. So we inhale Ardha, lengthen. So think of the crown of the head moving away from the hips and the hips away from the crown of the head. We lengthen the spine, creating space. Exhale, belly comes in, fold down. So notice what that does for you. Never forcing the body. The breath is always long and smooth. Hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up. Maybe the head looks up. Exhale, fold. Belly, soften. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift, lengthen. Shoulder blades come together. This is a back bend in the upper back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha. Your arms can also go on your thighs if you prefer, instead of your out wide. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Focus on the belly. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Heart is bright. Back of the neck is long. Exhale, keep that length, fold, belly, soften. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving into chair pose, take the feet together. They can also be a little bit apart, whatever works for you. Just making sure that the knees stay tracking over the center of the foot, the middle toes. As you inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hands can come thighs, shin, earth. Bend the knees deeply like you're sitting back in a chair. Inhale, upper body rises. Arms can be biceps by ears or out to the side or rest on the low back. Exhale, straighten the leg, lower the body. Fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Arms reach up, maybe head looks up, following the hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale, soften, fold, belly. Sit back in the chair, inhale. Lift the arms, the upper body. See if you can keep the upper body as upright as possible. Exhale, fold, belly in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale. Moving the spine in all directions. Inhale, sit back in your chair, push through both heels. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gazing at the middle fingertips. Let the eyes rest there for a moment. Smooth the breath out if it needs it. Slow the pulse. And then stepping your feet together, coming long ways on your mat, step the left foot out wide. We're moving into a standing twist, so being mindful for what works for you. If you inhale, arms come out to a T. Filling the shape with the breath. Exhale, hinge and fold, twist to the left. So hand can come thighs, shin, or the earth. Have it on something though, instead of out and just hanging out in space. Inhale, coming back through center, rise, arms at a T. Exhale, hinge, fold, twist to the right. Inhale, coming back through center first, arms at a T. Exhale, arms to the sides. So left and right is around. We'll stay with this. Inhale, arms to a T. Keep the mind on the belly. Exhale, hinge, fold, twist to the left. Focusing on the belly here, wringing out the washcloth as you twist. Inhale, up through center, arms at a T. Exhale, hinge, twist to the right. Wring it out, gently pull the belly in. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, arms to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Right side of the belly is coming in. Maybe the eyes follow the top hand, maybe not. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms to the side. The function, the way we're doing it with our breath pattern, is the Apanavayu, the elimination. Inhale, the digestion. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms to the sides. Pause for a moment. Moving into a forward fold. As you inhale, arms come up from the front. Maybe the eyes follow. Exhale, gentle bend in the knees. Hinge at the hips. Fold. Hands can come thighs, shin, earth. Crown of the head moving towards the ground. Inhale, placing the hands on the hips, coming back up to standing, then the arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. I'm going to give options for the arms, so we're going to play with this a little bit. Inhale, arms up. See how it feels in your body. Keeping the breath long and smooth. Exhale, fold. So again, place the hands on the hips, elbows towards the ceiling, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, rise. Then arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Stay with the hands on the hips or take the arms wide. Inhale, rise. Then raise the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, like that. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Belly. Inhale, arms wide, rise, then up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more option for the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, keeping the biceps by the ears throughout the whole time. Inhale, rise back up. Biceps by the arms. A lot more intense. Exhale, hands by heart center. So choose for this last round where you'd like to put your arms for the raise. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Where is the most stability and ease? What does the breath say? Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Getting the feet back together. You can heel toe, or you can use one foot in increments, full control. Or you can do it in one fell swoop, hover, then land, or you can hop your feet together. You can run through all of them. So if you work with the hover, do it on both sides just to equal yourself out, and it's an opportunity to play with balance, which is always fun. Moving on, coming down onto your backs. The knees can be bent or straight. My jacket back on. Moving into Shavasana. So allow the body to soften downward. Eyes can close if you'd like. Resting. Allowing the body to get heavy. Feel the hips, the weight of the hips, that density, the muscles and bones, organs, and the lower belly. Feel the weight grounding downward. And bringing the attention up to the crown of the head. Working our way through the body, bring the attention following my voice, attention to the body part that's named, and inviting the body to soften downward, resting. So attention is on the crown of the head. Following my voice, placing attention between the eyebrows, the third eye, soften. The muscles around both eyes, all the way around both eyes, allow the eye muscles to soften. The eyes sink back into the skull. The jaw, soften. The tongue, soft. The tip of the tongue behind the top teeth. At the roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue is right behind the top teeth, touching them. The teeth are parted. The lips are together. Placing attention between the collarbones at the base of the neck. Both shoulders may be making an adjustment to take the shoulders away from the ears, feeling them soften back and down. Down both arms to the hands, all the fingers, the palms of the hands, wrists, elbow, shoulder, base of the throat. Following my voice, place attention in the heart center, center of the chest. Breathe here. Noticing all the ribs separating and then coming back together as the body's breathing. Take another breath here. Enjoy that, watching the body fill up with breath. Really quite a miracle. Your light here in the world. The animation of the body. Bringing attention to the bottom of the ribs, the solar plexus. If you'd like, maybe placing hands on this part of the body, bottom of the rib cage. Again, taking a breath, feeling the rib cage expand outward. The diaphragm moves down to create space for the lungs, creating a vacuum effect, pulling the air in effortlessly. And on the exhale, the diaphragm comes back in, the ribs gently come back together. Place attention on the belly button, following my voice, the pubic bone, both hips heavy, grounding, both knees, ankles, feet, all the toes, soles of both feet. Taking a moment here, if you'd like to scan from the top down again, and just take a breath or two, inviting the body to soften anywhere else just a little bit more. Finishing up here. And then bending the knees, taking the feet hip distance apart. As you inhale, arms are by the side. Inhale, arms slide out to a T, shoulder height or below, moving into a twist. Palms up to receive, palms down to ground. As you exhale, allow both knees to go towards the left. Maybe the head turns towards the right, keeping both shoulders on the ground throughout these whole movements. Inhale, coming back up to center, head and knees, linking the movement to the breath. Exhale, both knees go towards the right. Maybe the head moves towards the left in a full twist. Keep the mind on the belly. Inhale, center. Left and right is one round. Exhale, left, belly. Inhale, center, getting to the top of the movement with the top of the breath. Exhale, right, getting to the bottom of the movement with the bottom of the breath.
Inhale, center. This time we're sandwiching the movement. So start the exhale, start the movement, both knees to the left, getting to the bottom of the movement, then the bottom of the exhale. Start the inhale, start the movement, coming back up to center, getting to the top of the movement, and then the top of the breath. So we're sandwiching the movement between the breath. Start the exhale, move to the right. Keeping the mind on the belly. Start the inhale, coming back up to center. Finishing the movement, then finishing the inhale. Stay with that. Do another round on your own. Shoulders are soft. Keep the mind focused. Next time you come up to center, lowering the arms back down to the sides, or hands can rest on the belly, and just pause for a moment, observe. Letting the energy settle downward, noticing any sensation. There's a warmth or coolness or tingling or movement or nothing. What's happening inside? Without a judgment, it just is. It's an observation. And then taking the legs out long, arms are by the sides. Making an adjustment so the shoulders are away from the ears. The back of the neck is long. Eyes can stay closed. We're one long line of energy right now. Through the heels and soles of the feet, all the way up through the crown of the head. As you inhale, arms float up overhead. Maybe the backs of the hands touch the earth above the head or out to the sides. Filling up. Exhale, both legs towards the ceiling. Knees can be bent or straight, arms lower to the sides. Inhale, slowly lowering the legs, arms raise. Opening back up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Again, inhale, arms up. Sandwiching the movement between the breath. Exhale, legs up, arms down. Flexing the feet like you're standing on the ceiling. Inhale, opening back up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, legs up, arms down. Belly, belly, belly. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Going in for a stay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, legs up, arms down. Stay here and breathe. If it feels more easeful, maybe you can put your hands under the hips, providing support to the body. Otherwise, the arms are just by the sides. Press through the heel. Feet are flexed. Spread the toes. Breathe down into the pelvic bowl. Fill the shape with the breath. Shoulders are soft. If you'd like to hold your thighs with your hands, you can do that also for support. What is the experience of the breath in this posture? Maybe noticing as you stay here longer, maybe the body starts to quiver, maybe you feel it in the muscles. Maybe the breath starts getting a little quiver to it or shake. And on your next inhale, opening back up, legs lower, arms lift. Exhale, arms to the sides. Pause for a moment. Rest. And bending the knees, taking the feet hip distance apart, setting up for bridge pose, Dvipadapitam. Again, shoulders are away from the ears, back of the neck is long, keeping the head stationary the whole time to protect the neck. Arms are by the sides, keeping the hips level. As you inhale, lift the hips off the ground. Both glutes are firing up. Exhale, stay here. Focus on the belly coming in. Inhale, stay here, arms lift. Hips are still lifted. Maybe they even come a little bit higher. Exhale, lower the arms, lower the hips, feeling that stretch in the front of the body, getting your body all warmed up for snow shoveling, playing, gardening, whatever you're going to do. Inhale, up, the hips up. Exhale, stay, belly in. Inhale, arms raised. As you do this second inhale, think of the knees moving towards the front of the room, lengthening the spine more than cranking upward. We don't want to aggravate our low back. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms. Again, inhale, hips up. Press through the heels, press through the big toe side, little toe side of the foot. Exhale, stay. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, stay. Belly. Inhale, arms reach. Lengthen the spine. Knees move towards the front of the room. Exhale, lower. Taking the knees, the hands on top of the knees bend, and exhale, the knees come towards the chest, Apanasana. Taking a moment here to just kind of rock a little bit on the spine. If that feels good, maybe it feels good to kind of move the hips around in circles, the legs around in circles. It's kind of whatever feels good here, releasing any tension. Taking some ankle rolls in one direction. And then switch it around the other direction, getting all the little pops and cracks out. And then finding some stillness. Inhale here. As you exhale, take the knees towards the chest. Flex the feet like you're standing on the ceiling. Inhale, feet to the sky. Knees can be bent or straight. Arms reach up overhead or out to the sides. Point the toes. Exhale, knees towards chest, hands to knees. Flex the feet. Inhale, feet to the sky. Arms reach. Point the toes, exhale, knees towards chest. So what is the experience of the breath in these postures? Thinking about that every posture we do. Inhale, feet to the sky, feet are flexed. Point the toes, exhale, knees towards chest. Listen for the change. Inhale, feet together, feet to the earth, knees wide, arms reach. Supta Baddha Konasana. Exhale, knees together, knees towards chest, hands on knees. Staying with that. Inhale, knees wide, feet to the floor. Exhale, knees together, knees towards chest. One more, feet to the floor, inhale, knees wide. Exhale, knees towards chest, hands to knees. Again, if any extra movement here feels good, a little bit of rocking, go ahead and do so. And then finding yourself up to a seated position, however you'd like to do. You can turn over on your side, or if it's okay for the spine, you can hold behind the knees, rock and roll up to seated position. Being mindful of what works for the body. I'm going to come up to the chair again. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. We'll work with a breath called Anuloma today. So for Anuloma, you can work with the traditional Murgi Mudra, which is the pointer finger and middle finger come down to the palm. You'll be valving the nostrils with the thumb and the ring finger. So you can place the thumb right where the cartilage ends on the right nostril, and that's where it will valve to close the nostril. And you can place the ring finger right where the cartilage ends on the left nostril. So you'll be gently pressing to close one side or the other. If this doesn't work for you, the Murgi Mudra, you can go like this, different hands, or like this, whatever works, right? It's not that important. Just want to teach you the classical also. The way it will work is we'll inhale long and smooth through both nostrils, focusing on the tips of the nostrils the whole time, feeling the air come in. And then on the exhale, close the right, exhale left, long and smooth. Then release, inhale both. Close the left, exhale right, long and smooth. So left and right is one round. Keeping the mind on the nostrils. The inhale, it's both nostrils that are inhaling. And for the exhale, only focus on the nostril that is exhaling. The breath is always long and smooth, keeping the mind focused. If it wanders, bring it back to what you're doing. Body soft. If there's any unease in this, don't do the valving. So just breathe in and out long and smooth. So I'll walk you through the first one. Exhale all the air here through both nostrils. Inhale both nostrils. Smooth and sweet. Close the right, exhale left. Imagining whatever you don't need leaving. Release, inhale both. Filling up, what do you want to bring in? Close the left, exhale right. Release, inhale both. Keep alternating the exhale on your own. Making this your last round, left and right, wherever you are. And you finished your last round, just allowing the hands to come back down to the lap. Observing the state of the mind. Noticing that the state of the mind has attributes or qualities just as the body does with the doshas. Feel activated and excited or angry or depressed or anxious, sleepy or content, and calmness, an innate joy that just arises. What does it feel like to you to have that sensation? Like for me, it's a spacious contentment. It's the state of the observer, or Purusha. No attachments, no desires or aversions. Taking a little deeper inhale here into the heart center. Feeling that light expand in the center of the chest. That brilliance that is you. And taking the hands at heart center to seal in your practice. Giving yourself appreciation for getting on the mat today to practice, knowing that your practice will have a ripple effect and an accumulative effect every time you do practice for yourself and for everything around you. Noticing over time shifts in how you handle things or work with things or deal with things, conversations you have. May you have a most beautiful day. Thank you all for practicing today. Namaste.